So it's been a few weeks since I started the raptor. A lot has changed since then. I finished up the feathering. I ended up replacing the white feathering with a different material, different type of fabric. I made some eyes, then I removed them because I don't like how they looked. I need to fix the inside now, but so far, so good. I'm really liking the white fluff. I'll be expanding that all the way down so it's like a whole thing up my arm. Same thing with the brown up here. I need to sew them together, but it's coming along very nicely. So that's that guy. My first one I ever made was this little pterosaur here. Just kind of a test with some Cerealox. It's just held together with tape. It's okay. It does the job, but it's not like... Yeah, it's a thing. That's the first one I made. I went straight from this to this for timeline reference. And as I was making this guy, I also was making the Kellen Ken head, which I've done some work on. Painted the top part of the beak. I did some work around the eye. And I fixed the jaw mechanism. So what I've found, for anyone making cardboard puppets, is I have this kind of ribbon, this fabric in here. And I have it hot glued to the upper and lower jaws. And it acts kind of as a stopper. So the jaws can't open further than they need to. It's a little bit tricky. Once I get the sculpting on the other side down, I don't think the jaws will shift very much. But, so those kind of were my first three. And then I experimented a little bit, kind of with those like generic puppet tutorials. And I made this little guy, based off my character Snow. I'll link their ToyHouse in the description. Very basic. I tried using more of that fabric for a thumb holder, which works pretty good. It's fine. This one's pretty loose, so like it's not... Yeah, it falls off pretty easily, but that's like the third one I made, or third proper one I made. Then I started on an Allosaurus, which isn't going to be like a puppet, it's just going to be like a sculpture, statue thing. That's that. If you know the documentary Dinosaur Revolution, you'll probably know what Allosaurus I'm talking about. And finally, my latest project has been this pterosaur, one of my characters. It's really hard to control. I have to use this hand. How I did the hole. But basically, this guy's done. I'm doing some sculpting with foam clay, but I'm really happy with how I did the inside of the mouth. He'll also be getting the fluff. This is my OC Zeus. I wrote Zeus on the inside. So this is Zeus, Snow, Coco, Crystal, and then these two are not my characters. This is Broken Jaw from the documentary Dinosaur Revolution, and this is Rocco from the hashtag Morrison webcomic, hashtag Morrison WC over on Instagram. Yeah, so that's what I've got so far.